You ever hear someone at work bragging about how little sleep they get? Or how about this? Have you ever stayed up way too late watching Game of Thrones or some other Netflix show that you just couldn't get enough of? The truth is, we're all guilty of these things at a lot of times. However, it completely interrupts our sleep pattern, and that's not good overall for our health. A huge problem these days is that we're all very, very accessible, whether it's by phone, internet, even through the TV and all kinds of other things. We're constantly tied down to work, our social lives, our relatives, and a lot of other things. And it just doesn't stop there. Even after work, which may be longer for some of us than others, we're also tied up doing things like running errands, taking care of some other members of our family, whether it's children or your own parents, or even just paying the bills and doing other things around the house. It takes up a lot of time, and all of these things can stress us out and distract us from getting a good night's sleep. But the truth is, we really need a full 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night for a lot of different reasons. And this is probably something that you already know, but here are a couple reasons why getting sleep is so important, and it can really impact your health, wellness, and your overall diet or physical well-being. Here's a great image that we'll use as an example of what I like to call sleepy Vince. Notice the droopy eyes, the slouched shoulders. You see this expression? Run as fast as you can, because this is not a pleasant person that you want to spend any time around. But there are a couple things here that we can hit on as far as related to sleep and your overall well-being. First, your mind is foggy. When we sleep, it's like hitting save on the hard drive of your memory. Getting consistent sleep is directly related to your alertness and concentration during the day, your confusion, impaired judgment and decision-making, and even forgetfulness. Fun fact, have you ever felt loopy or even kind of a little drunk when you haven't slept in a long time? Well, that's because not getting enough sleep for about 24 hours is roughly the equivalent of having a blood alcohol content of 0.1%. I don't know about you, but most people I know would not be happy if I showed up to work drunk. Second on the list is you're not happy and not maximizing your exercise. While we sleep, we essentially refresh all of the hormone production in our bodies. So when we don't sleep, our stress levels goes up, our mood levels go down, and we have trouble regulating our emotions. Plus, for guys, this means our testosterone levels are lower, making it harder to gain muscle or do other manly things. Ever wonder why sometimes you may wake up at full attention in the morning? That's because your testosterone levels are highest in the morning after a full night's rest. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you this, but for exercise, your reaction time is slower, your endurance is a lot less, and there are a lot of other things that go directly related to lack of sleep when it comes to exercise. In fact, there are even some exercises you probably shouldn't do when you're not operating on a full night's rest. 3, you're getting sick a lot. When we don't get sleep, the cells that fight sickness go down and inflammation goes up in our bodies. This makes us more susceptible to getting sick. Plus, it increases our risk of heart disease and other inflammation-related illnesses. 4, you may struggle with your weight. More hours during the day disrupts our appetite. We'll feel hungrier and up our caloric intake, mostly because we're ignoring our hunger cues throughout the day because it completely disrupts our body's ability to judge what time it is and when you need energy. It's probably more related to time and hunger cues, but sometimes I feel like when I don't get a lot of sleep, I just need some extra energy to stay awake and keep going, so I end up eating a lot more than I actually need. So it's a little bit of both of those things. Okay, so newsflash, sleep's important. You get it, I get it. This is something that we've known for a long time. However, getting a full night's rest is a lot easier said than done, and this is something that I've struggled with for a long time. Tune into our next video where we'll discuss how to troubleshoot your sleep patterns and hopefully help you move towards getting a better night's rest. Thanks for checking out our video, and be sure to subscribe to our channel. If you want to stay tuned for the next video, click right here in this button and it'll take you to part 2 where we'll actually go through troubleshooting some different sleep patterns. Thanks again, I'll see you there.